Welcome back to Should You Watch This with the Popcorn Priest. I'm your host, Chris Compton, the Popcorn Priest. That's a lot of P's. I'm coming at you right now with a new mic, testing a Audio Technica ATR 2100X. It has an X in it. That means it's extra cool. X gonna give it to you. Anyway, we are reviewing today it's just 71. No 19 in front of it. It's about a British soldier who was accidentally abandoned by his unit following a riot on the deadly streets of Belfast, which it's kind of interesting given the fact that there are riots going on right now in my hometown. I hope everyone's safe. I hope on either side, and don't wish any harm on anyone. Anyway, the director of this film, this is his directorial debut, Yann Demange. He would later go on to direct White Boy Rick in 2018. So this one came out in 2014, and it's a riveting film. Take a listen to this subpar review. I'm getting better at this, but anyway, take a listen, and glad to have you here. Joining me today are Cole and Taylor, our reoccurring guests on the pod. You never know what you're going to get with these guys, and that's why I love to have them on the show. Enjoy.
Attention! Because of the deteriorating security situation in Belfast, you aren't being deployed there on an emergency basis.
We need to go out there and reassure people. We're here to protect them, we need to look them in the eye and tell them that.
This is the front line, boys. Catholics and Protestants living side by side at each other's throats. Divided by the Divis flats. But do not enter the flats. They become very dangerous.
Hold the line!
Retreat! Soldier went missing.
It was a confused situation.
Everybody's looking for that boy.
The Brits here.
And we're gonna kill him.
You're a soldier? A real soldier?
What are you doing now? Get home.
I'm home.
Is he dead?
We do not know. I've got to get back to the barracks.
You lost?
They don't care about you. You're just a piece of meat to them.
Where's the soldier?
Don't worry. It's safe in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna be Brits crawling all over here, kicking doors in.
What are we gonna do? I don't want you worried about me, okay? I'll be fine.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. We are now coming back to you live.
My data's up. I'm horny.
Jeez. Trying to record a podcast here, and you guys
to
are...
explain about my desperate situation.
All right.
I'm not having it.
So tonight we just screened the movie 71 from... It was Cole's pick, starring Jack O'Connell and Sean Harris.
Came out in 1971.
Directed by N.A. What was his name? The director? We just saw it.
Yann
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Pretty sure it's not applicable.
Not applicable.
What Amazon thinks.
I don't see a year that this was.
It was 2014 or 2015. It's fairly recent.
2014, 2015.
71. Didn't you see the hairstyles? Well, I don't think this was made in the year it came out.
All right, so
It had been in poor taste.
The-
high def cameras in 1971.
the description is Jack O'Connell is mesmerizing.
That's
Quote from Vanity Fair, a small review. As a British soldier accidentally abandoned on the streets of Belfast in 1971, alone, he must survive the night within enemy lines. And we think that should say behind enemy lines.
well, it's how can you be within lines? Because it's fenced off. Because there's walls separating the Belfast part of Ireland with the rest of the UK back in the day. At least there was. It was kind of like East Berlin, but just meant to keep in the Irish Catholics that were so rebellious. I mean, in a way, it makes sense, just because it's a hostile area. But
I just think within.
but semantics aside,
It's bad. It's bad wording.
well, then why don't you go work for Amazon as a proofreader?
I will.
All right, then.
No, I
Just make sure your
I don't
resume
wanna- I don't
has the
wanna
correct
work there.
grammar.
Well, a couple of gripes I had was with Amazon
Supposedly
streaming my.
not verified.
Yeah, we need to do some
We
science.
don't want to. I've been having issues on my phone trying to download books with the Wi-Fi, so it may not be Amazon.
Calm your roll, dude. It's not the Wi-Fi. I've done multiple tests on multiple devices.
More research is needed.
Yeah, more research is needed before verifying. that it's from
Okay,
source.
so back to the review of 71.
I thought we were reviewing Wi-Fi. This isn't for Comcast.
This is not for Comcast.
Oh, they're gonna be mad.
This is for the Popcorn Priests website.
Oh, okay.
All right, so well, let's hear what Cole has to say since he picked it, and then we'll hear from Taylor and then myself, and then we'll wrap this up.
Well, have Taylor go. I'm still collecting my thoughts.
All right,
You can't just put me on the spot like
we're
that. I'm
punt-
trying to prepare.
we're punting to Taylor.
No, I liked it. Stylish, gritty.
It takes its time, so
It's
you
like,
kind of have
it's
to.
like
It's a
it's
slow
like
movie.
Children of Men, but in the 70s.
That is a good way to put it. Kind of one guy against an army, so to speak. Even though it's
Just a hostile. Yeah.
the stupidity of violence, basically. Nobody wins on either side, and also the motives of what's his bucket, the bad guy from Mission Impossible, are a little muddled towards the end. Sean Harris.
True. Blurred lines there a little bit.
Yeah, but it kept me intrigued. I mean, it was pretty intense, especially towards the end in the apartment block. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, there was a couple of really cool action sequences. The first one being when they're in the streets the first time. That was pretty dope.
You're getting chased.
Taylor is now disengaged on his phone.
What?
Using Cole's Audible login. Are you going to review this thing or what?
Yeah.
What, this movie?
Yeah. He
Yes.
He said he liked it.
Yeah, I said I liked it.
All right.
We'll
Well,
go into an in-depth review.
do you have a rating you would give it?
On what scale?
Whatever you wish.
Like,
So, like 10 buckets of blood, 10 being the best, and 1 being a pussy film.
and am I allowed to have any real number in between?
Yeah.
You can make up whatever you want. There's no rules.
37 golden buckets, 5 chicken legs. You can do whatever you want.
I mean, I do like chicken.
See, you ever been to Popeyes?
You could do it out of burritos.
Awesome.
Like
Yeah, Popeyes is pretty great. I give it 4 out of 5.
all right.
And the 1 star is lost because I couldn't understand what that kid was saying.
Who, the one in the bar?
Yeah, that kid's accent was too thick, and I just can't.
Well, you got the gist of it, though. I mean, he explained his role and why he was sympathetic towards the British soldier.
All right. What about you, Cole?
I give it Come back to me. I need to work on a rating system right quick.
All right. Well, I really thought the editing was really cool, especially the action sequences.
Cinematography is pretty good.
Yeah, it kind of felt a little bit like Paul Greengrass, but for some reason it wasn't as bad. Like
better.
yeah, somehow
It's handheld but smoother.
yeah, like
It's not jumpy.
It's not like irritating.
I thought the handheld was like added to the experience, but didn't detract.
There was only
I think
the
it's because
open.
they didn't use it all the time. Like
Well-
there was only like certain scenes where that.
It's because it was during that. There's the one chase scene, but then the rest of the film, it's not jerky,
It
and
wasn't
there's
like egregiously used.
yeah, there's no rush to get around. It's more slow paced afterwards.
Yeah, I really thought it added to those scenes, and I remember too when towards the end when one of the main characters is pulling a gun on somebody and the camera pans all the way around. That was a pretty cool scene. Anyway, that being said, like really good movie. I'm glad Cole picked it. I wouldn't have ever even known about this.
I had to have one win at least this year. All my other two picks were weird.
We were gonna watch this when we watched Macbeth, but we figured
Oh yeah, that's true.
that-
We
that the message
It
was
was-
not appreciated.
It was either because your wife. wanted
Oh
to do it,
yeah,
or
there's no way my wife would have handled this.
So it was-
No
it was
way.
71 or Carol or Macbeth. So I guess I'm gonna have to do Carol in December for my Christmas movie.
Yeah, when a guy gets shot into the face, no way.
Spoilers.
Nah.
Pretty early on.
Well, we don't know who and when and why.
In fact, that was actually what made us decide not to do it. It was on that like rating reasons. It said, "Man gets shot in the face.
Oh, yeah,
blood,
that's right.
blood and brain matter is visible."
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just me and him. I don't know that
we were looking up ratings to see if it was okay for your wife, and so Carol described all the lesbianism, but then we looked
Described
at this
all
one
the
and
curse words.
it was like all the violence going on.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, jeez. So yeah.
Yeah, this probably won't go.
Yeah, so then we decided on confusing Hamlet.
All right. Well.
Macbeth after that.
Or Macbeth.
So my rating scale, obviously, if you've listened to this by now, is Golden Bucket is the top rating. Goes down from
We should really upgrade that to a megatub. I think megatub.
Jeez.
One refillable megatub.
Golden Bucket, large bucket, medium bucket, small, and then the very last one would be a tipped over bucket on fire from
On fire.
Hades. Because I'm the popcorn priest. Golden Bucket is like has a halo on it.
Clean on
So
fire.
it's like on fire. Is it like the burning bush on fire?
No,
It's
like-
It's negative. It's negative.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
it's not good.
So it's bad.
Yes.
It's not a holy fire.
You could just say
Hellfire.
empty popcorn bucket.
Yeah, but I like it spilled and on
But
fire.
I mean, if you want to be evil Knievel and jump over that gorge, you can set the bucket on fire.
How about I just have my own rating scale? Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right, thank you. All right, I give it. I am going with Taylor on this. I think it's a medium bucket, really good, worth a look. But
Wait.
if you're okay,
Is it golden and then large? And then
oh yeah, you're right.
and then medium?
It's I need to rethink my scale.
I just think
No.
you need to have a little card handy. So you're like, oh man.
Yeah, this is teaching me a lot this time. So anyway, whatever the second one down is, that's the one. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 stars. I'll get this together
We go
after.
over your rating system though. But we just want to make sure
I know you're right.
we got it figured
It's
out.
good. I'm learning. I'm not an expert podcaster. I'm learning here. Okay. So
It's about the journey.
This podcast is going to be $1,800.
okay, I'm not even gonna let Cole review the movie now because he's so angry and negative towards me.
I am a negative Nancy.
So anyway, I think you should pick it up, check it out, as long as you're okay with a little bit of brain matter and violence. Yeah,
C words.
Yeah, given that it's a British film, there's some C words.
yeah. I feel like the F word when it's in British
It's
or
classier.
yeah, you like it's not as harsh as it is in English,
That's how my friend,
American English.
That's how my friend Andy is. She's really Mormon, and she gets mad when I say hell, but It's like if a British person uses the F word, she just giggles because she thinks it's classy. It's really confusing.
Yeah.
It's like the wrong signals. Who's texting me?
All right. I will forgive you if you will be nice to me, Cole, and give you your review.
It's all in good fun. I would say 4 stars out of 4 because I'm definitely going to watch this again. Not the least to try and fill in the spots of missing dialogue and better comprehension.
Cool. All right. Well, any parting remarks, gentlemen?
Halloween. I don't know if we'll pick a horror movie though. It'll probably be a happy movie.
There was something I was going to recommend to you.
All right, we're going to sign off. It sounds like we're derailing here, but thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.